Da, 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 da. I'm making my famous pasta. So, here's a step-by-step tutorial, my friend. Or whoever I send this to. So first let's start your pasta. I already pre-cooked this, basically. It just needs to cook for a little bit longer, but... make sure noodles are cooked all the way through. Delicious. Make sure you keep it out on the stove. You won't go into eternal light. Keep an eye on your water. Make sure your noodles cooked all the way through. Don't mind that, by the way. So our ingredients are butter. I prefer herbal garlic. I prefer this. Whoops. Ah! It's so loud. Okay. Okay. Now it's cooked all the way through. Take it. Huh. In my pan. Make sure you get all the noodles out for this next step. Delicious. So now our next step is to actually start the cooking process. First, grab it. Motherfucker. Hold on for a second. If you don't have enough, that's fine. Oh yeah, don't forget, first step, wash your hands. Next step, make sure your pasta's good. Yeah! Yeah. I'm making a cooking video. My friend wanted to know how I make food so well. Whoops. Whoops. You want me to take that? Okay. Well, I'm going to grab it. Also, it's on 5%. This one? Yeah, I'm going to finish the cooking video. back. Skip that part. Next step. Make sure it's evenly spread out. Turn it on. Turn it up. Next. So I'm not using this anymore. And it's empty. Go in the trash. So our next step, make sure it's working just fine. Then you grab your butter. Depending on how much sauce you're using, I'm also using a smaller pot, so I have to use a smaller amount of butter. But depending on how much sauce you use, that's the significant amount of butter you need to use. Then as it's cooking, we stir it all together. Make sure it stays well mixed. You can tell I'm only using my camera because I'm missing it. While that's going all the way through, then we grab our next ingredient. Milk. Always check the expiration date. Okay, we good. Next, we make sure our sauce is completely cooked through. Make sure that all the butter has been melted. After that, we turn down the heat a lot to where it stops boiling. And then, just like the butter, as much milk as you need. That's how much milk I use, because it has evenly spread out. So, then we put our milk away, because we're done with that ingredient. That's all the steps to making your sauce. After that, stir it all together to where it's evenly spread and the sauce looks good. After that, turn up your heat a little. From time to time, you may use an insufficient amount, like me just now. So I'm going to have to grab a little more milk. Arigato. Arrivederci. I feel Italian doing this. Or I feel like I would piss off the Italian mafia at the same time. After that, your sauce is good. Make sure to always taste test it. Needs a little longer. Make sure it's nice and warm. Make sure it gets to like this, to where when you pull it off the heat, it'll sizzle down to a regular. After that, you know it's done. After that, you take some of your noodles. Since I have too much sauce here, grab a bit of the sauce. And there we go. See? After that, we've lightly kind of coated our noodles.